Assalamualaikum to Puan Zahra and to all of my fellow classmates. So today our group will be present on the topic of the implementation of computerized accounting system in Malaysian local authorities. So my group members are Fatin Nur Fatiha, Muhammad Shamirul, Nur Fatini Alia, Nur Irdiza Anis, and I am Nur Irina Akila. Before we move further about the introduction of computerized accounting system, I would like to share with all of you about the background of local authorities, including the tiers of government and also the types of local authorities in Malaysia. So basically, Malaysia has 3 tiers of government, which are federal, state and also local government. Federal government is the highest tier, while state government is the second tiers, and local government or local authority is the lowest hierarchical tiers. Okay, for local authorities, it consists of city council that are headed by mayor, municipal and district council that are headed by president. Besides, among these local authority, there is a distinction criteria status for these triple local authorities, which is the city council is the local government that have been upgraded from municipal council. For example, Melaka Historic City Council. In terms of municipal council, the criteria status is in urban or town center. For instance, municipal council of Alor Gajah. And for district council, the criteria status is in rural areas like Gerik District Council. We also have commissioner cities like Kuala Lumpur City Hall. And now, I would like to expand on my point about the introduction of computerized accounting system. Okay, basically, every local government or authorities will adopt a computerized accounting system in order to operate efficiently. Okay, what is computerized accounting system? Computerized accounting system is an accounting information systems of collecting, storing, processing financial accounting transaction and data in order to generate reports as per requirements. Investment in computerized accounting system also has been one of the main priorities areas in local authorities Malaysia. This is because the volume and complexities of activities in local government will be increased from day to day. So then, by implementing computerized accounting system, it is could be one of the ways to improve and increase the efficiencies of operation in local authorities. In Malaysia, the computerized accounting system that has been adopted by local authority is e-local government, or known as EPBT, and it was initiated by the Ministry of Urban Wellbeing, Housing and Local Government. Besides, one of the local authority that has adopted this EPBT system is the Municipal Councils of Jasin. The main function of EPBT system is to assist local authorities in managing their daily operation, especially involving revenue collection, financial processing, and accounting transaction. Besides, this EPBT system is also an online portal that have been developed by the local government in order to enable users to submit application to check and make payments for local authorities without having to visit a local counters or just by accessing websites for each different local authority. For municipal councils of Jasins, their EPBT online systems enables users to check assessments of tax statement, MP Jasin premise rental account statement, business license, account statements, compounds, public complaint, as well as for MP Jasin suppliers to check payment. That's all for me. Now, I will hand over to the next presenter.
Thank you, Edina. Hi, I'm Fatin Nur Fatiha, and now I will proceed with the importance of computerized accounting system for local authorities. As can be seen, local authorities will manage various data such as tax collection and financial transaction. So the use of computerized accounting system can help them perform the services more easily because all the data can be stored in a secure system and everything can be done online. For instance, Jasin Municipal Council use an online system called EPBT which provide many benefits to the users, local authorities, and government. Here are some of the importance of computerized accounting system for local authorities. The first one is save time in data management, which computerized accounting system process data faster than manual accounting and use analytical logarithms and formula. This is because the implementation of software and databases make it easier for local authorities to manage all their data based on the input stored in the system. And all the processes of data entry, calculation, and data analysis can be faster and accurately. For example, the EPBT online application on the official portal of Jasim Municipal Council can help the local authorities assess the data of the citizen who make payments related to the assessment tax, business license, and rental of premises easily because all the data can be obtained on the system quickly and there is no need for paper or file that take time to perform the process of recording and obtain the required information. The second one is good for data storage, which does not require sufficient physical space to store data, and financial information can be stored in the system. This is because the data and information related to the financial management that has been entered into the systematic database can be stored quickly and confidentially, or can also be transferred and stored on other storage devices such as hard disk drive, CD-ROMs, and others, which can overcome any storage space problem. For instance, EPBP application by Jasim Municipal Council allows citizens to make tax, compound, and business license payments online, which in turn make the payment process more efficient and secure, and payment information can also be recorded and stored in the system automatically. So the issue of loss of payment information can also be avoided in the future. The last one is flexible system for any updates or improvement, which can upgrade accounting software or improve operating system, and this will not affect the operation of their services. This is because the maintenance process can be done immediately on the software or system, and the software system can be customized according to the current accounting standard or any requirement to enable all data management processes to be coordinated accurately and automatically in the system. For example, the existing EPBT online system provided by Jasim Municipal Council can be improved if local authority decide to add online payment service other than taxes, business license, compounds, and rental of premises on the website, or updates can also be done on the website so that user can access the portal on the latest version. That's all for my part. Thank you. Next, I will hand it over to Nur Fatini Alia for the next slide.
Thank you, Fatin, for your excellent explanation on the importance of the computerized accounting system. Hi, I am Nur Fatini Ala binti Muhammad Hairudin, and I'll be explain about the factors adopting of computerized accounting system. Computerized accounting system assists a company to conduct its operation and activities, as well as to provide information to a variety of interests of users. Accountant roles are crucial in decision-making process that associated with the computerized accounting system, and it helps to ease the accountant's task by recording keeping, for which computerized accounting and accounts management were more customized. Revolution of information technology has increased the accounting efficiency since the computerized accounting system based software made things smarter, and the cost-effective aligned with the government's target to have a better records, and also the ultimately improving the business management. So what are the factors of adoption of computerized accounting system? Firstly is internal controls. Internal controls are set of the rules, policies, and also processes, as well as procedures that an organization employs to guarantee that its financial reports are accurate and reliable, then its operations are effective and efficient, and that is its actions are legal and also regulatory compliant. It is impossible to overstate the importance of the computerized accounting system in the implementation of the internal control system in an organization. For example, by implementing an EPBT system in the local authorities that can assist them in managing their regular activities, particularly those involving revenue collection and financial processing as well as accounting activities. As such consequences, when implementing the computerized accounting system in any organizations, the management must focus on the structure of the internal control. Secondly is the human resources. Human resources are required to perform many jobs, and employees must have the necessary qualifications, experience, ability, and also the training. Aside from that, the human element for an information system is the most important component of an organization, because it is the most important factor that contribute to the efficiency and effectiveness of any system's operations. Local governments, for example, must spend a significant amount of money on software changes like the MPS EPBT system, which allow the databases to be stored quickly and securely, as well as training and educating their workers and employees based on the workplace recommendations to improve the effectiveness of the organization functions and under their control. Lastly is cost of installing. Cost can be described as any purposeful of the sacrifice of the things, properties, materials, or moral things with an economic value to achieve a present of the future benefit that is not less than the value the time of the completion of the sacrifice process. When adopting a computerized accounting system, the cost aspect must also need to be considered to increase the expected advantage of the system over its preparations and implementation costs. For instance, in Malaysia, the Ministry of the Urban Wellbeing, Housing, Local Government has launched the e-local government system, which is EPBT. An EPBT system is a computerized accounting system that used by the local authorities, as it will allow the citizen to pay their taxes, compound fees, and company license online by making the payment process more efficient, accurate, and error-free, as well as improving their service of the quality. As a result, a proper training costs are incurred on regular basis in order to learn on how to use the operating systems, as newer types of hardware and software are obtained to ensure that the efficient and the effectiveness uses of the computerized accounting system. That's all from me. Now I will hand over to Nur Idiza Anis to explain about the effectiveness of the computerized accounting system.
Thank you, Fatini, for the explanation on the adoption of the computerized accounting system. I am Nur Idiza Anis binti Junaidi, and I will explain on the effectiveness of this system to the local authorities in Malaysia. The evolution of the government accounting system exhibits important evolutions, with the government taking attempts to integrate information technology into its accounting practices. Therefore, the implementation of an advanced computerized accounting system may result in greater efficiency with the development of information technology solutions. This is because the use of the information technology in the accounting information system and applications helps in widen its function to address the information demands of all interest groups, which will indirectly provide enhancement to the local financial management of authorities in Malaysia. In this part, I will highlight three effectiveness of using computerized accounting system to the local authorities in Malaysia as a whole. The first one is in terms of the reliability of the financial reports. The reliability of the financial reports were improved significantly compared to the traditional accounting system, as the systems facilitate fast and accurate processing of massive amounts of data and workloads in a timely and correct manner. The size and the complexity of the government responsibilities in managing the accounts requires the use of information, communications, and technology, or known as ICT, especially the area of record-keeping functions, which will necessitate an increase in the number of information communication and technology systems. The system has made it easier for the accountants to update the client's accounts, storing the client's numbers, checking payment history, or making any transactions. In addition, the calculations used by the computerized systems are revealed to be more accurate and able to help the local authorities to minimize the errors in calculating and managing the accounts. These two factors will increase the reliability of the financial report due to it being fast and accurate compared to the traditional or manual system. The EPBT systems, which was adopted by Majlis Perbandaran Jasin, are shown to be more efficient and effective in processing the massive amounts of data collected from the citizens due to the quality systems employed by the authority are fast and more accurate compared to the traditional system. The second aspect is the improvement of services to the citizens. The effectiveness of the computerized accounting system has enabled the local authorities to improve the services provided to the citizens. This is because the procedures of checking their own accounts will be more efficient, the quality of the data will be improved, able to expand analytical capabilities, and allowing the public managers and other decision makers to make accurate management decisions, which poses a result of favorable influence on the use of the public resources. The implementation of a computerized accounting system in local authorities will also help to enhance the credibility of the local authorities and aid the confidence among the citizens in engaging with their local authorities from their places. For example, as we can see, the EPBT systems, which was used in the Majlis Perbandaran Jasin, is known as a local government-developed online platform, delivers more benefits to the citizens as it eases the citizens' affairs in submitting applications, checking and making payments for local governments without having to visit a local counter or browsing separate websites for each local authority. Majlis Perbandaran Jasin will also be able to exercise systematic procedures and not depend too much on traditional systems, which will require them to employ more workers as the citizens will be flooded at the counter in managing their accounts affairs. And lastly is the productivity enhancement among the employees. The implementation of the computerized accounting system has shown a significant impact to the accountants as the adoption of the system has enhanced overall productivity, reduced workload routines, improved motivation in innovation and learning, raised IT core competencies, and also increased competitive pressure in an organization. Productivity enhancement in an organization, either in public institutions or any private entities, is important because it will result in higher living standards for daily consumers and employees. The more the efficiency captured inside a system, which in our case is using a computerized accounting system, the lower the needs of labor, land, and capital to create things will be. This has created the ability to lower price points and reduce the required working hours for economy participants while maintaining high levels of consumption. The technology itself emphasizes strategic control of aggregate spending and priority setting, as well as the advancement of greater efficiency and effectiveness through management authority delegation. This will result in changes to management, accounting, and budgeting for a more efficient and effective government. For example, the implementation of EPBT systems in Majlis Perbandaran Jasin has not only effectively improved motivation of the accountants in managing the accounts, but also reduces the working hours, labors, which will lead them to give a better performance and productivity as a whole to the authority itself, which is Majlis Perbandaran Jasin. Therefore, it shows that the effectiveness of using this computerized accounting system in the local authorities will lead to the improvement of the reliability of the financial report, improvement of services to the citizens, and also productivity enhancement among the employees. That's all from me. Now I will let Muhammad Shamirul to explain on the challenges and impact of using computerized accounting system to the local authorities in Malaysia.
Alright, thank you to Nur Eliza for the presentation. I am Muhammad Shamirul bin Mus will continue the presentation regarding the challenges and impacts of computerized accounting system for the local authorities. For the first one is demographic background constraints among the users. End users of the local government council consists of various backgrounds such as the old and young and the population who live in the urbanized area and the rural area. So this causes the users to have their own choice and preference in their doing the business with the local council, either using the traditional method which they have get used already to, and the digitalized system such as using the ePBT. So this is what makes the challenges for the local authorities, because they need to synchronize the two system that is being used currently. For the second challenges is insufficient infrastructure for overall populations. As we all know, each area in the local council consists of the area which be covered with a better infrastructure and the area which haven't been covered by the less infrastructure, such as the residential with more density will get the better internet coverage, because the telco company are more confident to invest the infrastructure over there, comparing to the population with less density, such as in the rural area or native villages, and also the area that is remotely located, such as between the hills or inside the estates. So that what makes the infrastructure difference will cause the challenges for the local authorities to collect and the data and doing the business among the users. And the third one is the limited skills of the local government employees in managing the ePBT. As we all know, in the local government council, there are many departments among them. So sometimes there is the knowledge that is between the departments that they are not mastered or skilled yet. So it may cause problems of miscommunications or data that is not tally in order to be processed correctly. Moreover, internet technologies always evolving from time to time. So this makes their current knowledge will be outdated, and also not able to fit with the current system that is most reliable and available at the moment. Alright, so for the recommendations for the challenges that is being discussed earlier is, the first one is the local council need to design the simpler website for the ease of the populations of the local councils to use it. The local council can create the website interface to be more friendly users or easier for the new user to understand on how the website works. This will attract them to shift from the traditional method that they are already used to the digitalized method, where in fact it will give the local councils to have more advantages in managing the complex data and informations, and it can reduce the errors in compiling the data. And the second one is to improve the infrastructure where there is lack on certain areas. The local governments should spur the infrastructure for the overall populations. So according to the populations where they serve, surely there will be the residential which have the better access to infrastructure and who doesn't. So the roles of chief of the local council is they need to use their fundings correctly to build the new telecommunication tower in the area where they have weak internet connections and ensure the speeds and connections are reliable. This is to ensure there is no parties that is being left behind in this modern world. And lastly, the third point is give training for the employees. It is to ensure that the employees are always have the knowledge that is most updated and available at the moment. By doing so, the employees can react and adapt to the new systems better and more prepared. So they won't have problems when they encounter a certain problems regarding the IT field. And also, each departments between the such as IT, financials, or human resources, and other departments, their systems must always be tally between each other to ensure the uniformity of their tasks and works that is being done. So that it will eliminate the error or omissions or any mistakes when their knowledge are being synchronized and updated from time to time. That's all from me. I will hand over to Nur Irdina Akila.
Thank you, Shamiro, for your great explanations. Okay, so for the conclusion, we found that a computerized accounting system is very important for the local authorities in order to improve the quality and usefulness of information. EPBT also more effective and efficient in processing the massive amount of data collected from the citizens. By keeping with the traditional accounting, it will only result in the total waste of time and reduce the effectiveness. Besides, the investment in computerized accounting systems in local authorities also must be on long-term basis. Although the federal government has no prescribed system for local authorities, based on our research, it is said that there are no prescribed computerized accounting system for the local authorities, and they are allowed to decide and purchase the appropriate computerized accounting system software for their organization. In this case, the local authorities must choose the best and must make a wise decision in order to purchase the appropriate software for their organization. Other than that, although the implementation of EPBT system and computerized accounting systems in local authorities might be challenging in a nascent stage, however, those challenges have a creative solution as be mentioned above. With this creative solution, the local authorities may need to bear with high risks, but those risks could lead them to a great progress. For example, in the municipal councils of Jasins, their users can finally check MP Jasin premise rental, account statements, payment of compound, and so many more. As a result, this showed that it was improved the effectiveness of information, since users are able to receive information needed by just visiting their websites. It also reduced the risk of fraud, as all those payments are automatically generated into local authority account, and it is more easier for the accountants and auditors to check whether there is a risk of fraud in that particular local authorities. Lastly, in implementing those computerized accounting systems, including the EPBT system, local authorities must ensure that they have a clear policy and financial commitment in funding the computerized accounting system, or else the system will be abandoned and result in high losses. That's all from us. Thank you for listening.